TV soap news and spoilers today. We're excited to dive into the riveting events set to unfold on Days of Our Lives on Tuesday, October 29th. If you've been following the twists and turns, get ready. Tomorrow's episode promises new revelations, rising tensions, and dramatic confrontations. Here's an exclusive preview of the stories set to captivate you, filled with betrayal, secrets, and redemption. As viewers know, Kat has been hiding a dark secret that threatens not only her future but her entire family. In a moment of desperation, she confides in Chad about the sinister plot woven by Clyde, revealing that he's blackmailing her and endangering her mother's life. Clyde has forced her hand, demanding that she marry Chad and then transfer all of his assets over to him, or else her mother, Katharina, will pay the ultimate price. Caught off guard, Chad presses her for answers, suspicious and unsure of whom he's dealing with. Despite her pleas, Chad questions her sincerity, asking bluntly, "Why should I believe anything you say when I don't even know who you really are?" Kat responds with a haunting admission. Her name is Kat, named after her mother, Katharina. For a brief moment, viewers catch a glimpse of her vulnerability, and the genuine fear in her voice underscores the gravity of her situation. But Chad is unmoved, his heart hardened by the deception he feels he's been ensnared in. "I don't care if you're telling the truth or not," he tells her coldly. "I'm going to make you pay." With that declaration, Chad sets the stage for a fierce showdown, leaving fans wondering if he'll choose compassion or vengeance as the truth unfolds. Elsewhere in Salem, Julie uncovers shocking news about what transpired in Paris, where Abigail pretended to be Chad to manipulate events from behind the scenes. Julie, who has always been fiercely protective of those she loves, is shaken by Abigail's actions. Learning that Abigail impersonated her husband to achieve her own ends sends Julie reeling, and her loyalty is tested as she tries to come to terms with this unexpected betrayal. Julie's discovery introduces a new layer of complexity, adding tension to relationships across Salem. What will Julie do with this knowledge? And how will she confront Abigail about the lengths she went to in order to protect Chad or control him? Meanwhile, Clyde is seething with rage as he learns that his plan has gone awry. His scheme, carefully crafted to trap Kat and Chad into marriage, has been exposed, and he's determined to make those who thwarted him suffer. Furious at the failure of his plot, Clyde's desire for revenge becomes palpable, and he sets his sights on those closest to Kat, her family. Mark and Kat, both racked with fear for their mother's safety, feel the walls closing in. They know that Clyde is a man who doesn't forgive or forget, and their mother's fate now hangs by a thread. Their terror amplifies as they try to outmaneuver Clyde, aware that any misstep could result in devastating consequences. For Mark and Kat, the stakes couldn't be higher, as they wrestle with impossible choices in their fight to protect Katharina. As tensions mount, Steve makes a significant revelation to Marlena, confiding in her about the ties that bind Mark, Kat, and Clyde together. Marlena, a compassionate soul and a trusted confidant, listens intently as Steve unveils the twisted web that Clyde has woven around this vulnerable family. Understanding the depth of the threat Clyde poses, Marlena is left grappling with her own feelings of helplessness and concern. She vows to help Steve in any way she can, determined to protect the innocent from Clyde's grip. Her empathy and resolve shine through, and she becomes a beacon of support for Steve as he works tirelessly to unravel the truth and shield those at risk. The connection between Marlena and Steve strengthens as they both prepare for the difficult road ahead, knowing that Clyde's power could jeopardize countless lives in Salem. In another corner of Salem, Eric receives a long-awaited moment of redemption. Holly, who recently returned from Paris after visiting Nicole and Jude, takes a brave step toward forgiveness. She confronts Eric about a painful chapter in their shared past, the accident that took Daniel's life. For years, Eric has carried the weight of guilt, haunted by the choices he made that fateful night. But Holly, in a gesture of remarkable strength and compassion, forgives Eric. She finally releases the burden she's carried, offering Eric a sense of peace that he hasn't known in a long time. The two share a quiet yet powerful moment, marking a new beginning as Holly lets go of her resentment and pain. It's a poignant scene that highlights the healing power of forgiveness and the importance of closure in moving forward. With the stage set for Tuesday, October 29th, viewers are in for an emotional ride as Salem's residents face choices that will define their futures. As Chad grapples with his feelings toward Kat, Julie confronts Abigail's manipulations, and Clyde's anger threatens the lives of those around him. Salem is brimming with suspense and anticipation. Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.